Tonight, only on 12 News, the widow of a University of Arizona professor is sharing her work in the wake of her husband's murder on campus. She's trying to make public safety changes she hopes will be a model across the country. Today in AZ's Emily Pritchard has a story you will only see on 12 News.
We don't want to think anything horrific like this could happen to a loved one.
Thomas Meixner has been forced to face the unthinkable. Her late husband's memory is never far as this button carries his heart with her.
It sort of embodies the collection of stories that people shared with us about Tom, which just kind of shined a beautiful light on his life.
Dr. Meixner was a father, a husband, a volunteer, and the head of the university's Hydrology and Atmospheric Sciences department. His beautiful light turned out when a former student shot and killed him. His family and community would later learn the shooter had made threats, should not have been able to buy a gun, and should have been more closely monitored.
Tom's murderer had been reported to TPD with text messages indicating he was planning to kill people, right? No sort of seamless way for communicating data between law enforcement agencies.
Through her grieving, Kathleen's mission is to make sure another family isn't faced with what she's experienced. Now she's using the university as a meeting place to encourage the right people to come together to try and help solve the unimaginable burden of school safety.
I really feel a strong sense that Tom wants this for the university, and if in some way this can protect others at this university or other universities, what a great thing to happen that would come out of this tragedy, even though it's so hard for us.
What are some of the changes you've seen from the University of Arizona that you really feel are moving in the right direction?
I think the biggest change that has occurred is they now have an integrated team that is communicating on a regular basis.
The university hired an independent group to evaluate their safety standards before the shooting. U of A received 33 recommendations for changes, which they are working to implement. This includes creating an office of public safety, which has been done, and making sure university leaders, police, and others meet weekly and take threats seriously. Kathleen supports continued communication improvements among students and staff, streamlined reporting, and also safety trainings, which are mandatory. Kathleen has her mission pinned as she is pushing for positive change at a place she and Tom both loved.
I feel so strongly that what they've done so far is incredibly impressive. And honestly, if this sort of system had been in place beforehand, it could have saved Tom. And so I just really feel that my role right now is cheering them on as they do this to protect other people. I think Tom would want that. And so that's why I'm choosing to do it. It's hard. It's hard.
Tomorrow morning on Today in AZ at 6 a.m., we'll continue to talk school safety, and you'll hear more from my exclusive interview with Kathleen, how she hopes we will remember Tom as we approach 2 years since the day he was killed. That's coming up Monday on Today in AZ.